It's the biggest X factor heading into the postseason. Will Walker Buehler return this season? That's coming up next on Dodgers Dugout. What's going on, Dodgers Nation? D-Mac here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. And if you haven't yet, do me a huge favor and subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel for our latest Dodgers news and rumors all season long. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you really want to support the channel, hit that like button. And as always, I want your takes down below in the comment section. Today's Dodgers Nation questions of the day. 1, do you want to see the Dodgers bring back Walker Buehler? Should they bring him back this year if he's good to go, or should they wait until next season? Is it worth the risk of bringing him back? And 2, how big of an impact do you think he can have? Do you think he'll come back as a starting pitcher, as a multi-inning reliever, as a bullpen piece? I want all your takes on Walker Buehler down below in the comment section. And for all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So like Ferris Bueller said in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, life is too short to do the things that you don't love doing. And Walker Buehler loves to pitch. Walker Buehler loves to compete on the game's biggest stage in the postseason when the lights are brightest, and that's why he's worked so hard to get back out there on the mound and give himself a chance to be a part of this postseason rotation, to be a part of this postseason bullpen, to help this team in any way he can. And it's already a testament to his work ethic that we're even having this conversation about Walker Buehler returning just 13 months after having Tommy John surgery and flexor tendon repair on his right elbow and undergoing his second arm surgery, his second elbow repair of his career. It is a testament to his rehab, and he has put in the work. Now, the latest on Walker Buehler is that he faced hitters in Arizona in a simulated game at Chase Field a few weeks ago. During the Dodgers preseason series with the Diamondbacks, his velocity was ramped up to 93 miles per hour, so that's very encouraging. That means that he can realistically get to 95, 96, 97, and beyond in the next 4 to 6 weeks. When you consider he's at 93 now, he's continuing to ramp up with the work that he puts in, with where he's trending, I definitely think that's a realistic possibility. Now, he started a throwing program during spring training. He's someone that was way ahead of schedule. You've seen him make posts on Instagram, and he's really given us a inside look at the entire process. So he's been ramping up his bullpens, he's been rehabbing in Arizona, and a lot of this has been with him on a mission. He is determined to help this team this year.
For me, being able to touch a mound would be a huge thing, and make this 2023 not a complete throwaway. And it's hard to take years off of your career, right? We only get to do this for so long, and happy to be a part of this organization and this team, and I guess in some way want to be part of the team, not just the organization, I guess.
Now, the big box he has to check next is you have to have him start that minor league rehab assignment. When we get the word that he started a minor league rehab assignment, then we can really get excited about this possibility. Because right now it almost feels like he's out there, he's making progress, and the organization is saying, okay, Walker, we trust you, do you, but that is the next big step. That tells me that the wheels are truly in motion to really making this happen, and you can really start having the conversation about the potential role. Will it be as a starting pitcher? Will it be in a piggyback role with the Ryan Yarbrough? Will he be used as an opener? Will he come in after an opener? Will you use him as a multi-inning reliever? Is he someone you use in high-leverage situations at the end of games to get those final 3 outs? I think everything would be on the table as long as he's healthy enough to go out there and pitch. Now, he's going to need to be stretched out to 4 innings at the minor league level before we can seriously have this conversation about where he goes. Does he go in the rotation, or do you use him in the bullpen? But still, the fact that he's continuing to make progress and you're not really seeing any setbacks, it tells me that this is in the works. It tells me that this is something that the organization is seriously considering, even though he still has just 1 more year of team control, right? I mean, this could be seen as a risk. I mean, Walker Buehler, when you consider that Clayton Kershaw could be gone and Julio Urias could be gone, and you have the injury to Dustin May. We don't know the status of Tony Gonsolin. You have not picked up Lance Lynn's club option. You need Walker Buehler back next season, and you need him to be the frontline guy. You need him to be the Walker Buehler that we've seen in the past, the ace of the staff, an opening day level starter. So it could be seen as a bit of a risk, but this is someone that's already had 2 surgeries. He knows the process. He knows his body more than anyone. I can tell you, having spoken to Walker Buehler, this is one of the most intelligent baseball minds in the sport. His baseball IQ is off the charts, so I trust his judgment. And he told reporters after his throwing session, Tommy John rehab is 14 to 18 months, and if I step on a field this year, I'll have blown that out of the water. So I'm pretty proud of where I am right now. So that tells you right there that he realizes that this isn't normal, that this is unique, the fact that they're even considering bringing him back this early. So that doesn't go unacknowledged from Walker Buehler. So that tells me he's still sensitive to what this process is going to be like. But for a guy that's been putting in all the time, a guy that's been putting in all the effort, a guy that when the Dodgers were in San Diego to take on the Padres, he went to the Tyler's Performance Institute in Oceanside to get in some work. This is from the Los Angeles Times. During the session, which was observed by assistant pitching coach Connor McGinnis, Buehler threw some pitches with PGA Tour star Jon Rahm standing in as a pretend hitter. It would go on to say, more importantly, though, he used Titleist's motion capture technology to look for ways to ease the burden his high-velocity delivery puts on his elbow. He said, I've hurt my elbow twice now pretty seriously, so there's a part of what's in my delivery that isn't working, while also trying to keep things that do work well. We're going to try to alter how I train or how I practice to kind of clean up some of that stuff. All in all, I think it's one of those things where I'm just trying to take care of myself and my body. And then Connor McGinnis, he said that Walker Buehler looked like Walker Buehler. So a very promising, encouraging update on Buehler. I think he's going to be back. I think it's going to be nearly impossible to keep this guy off the mound. You're going to have to put barbed wire fencing around this mound to keep Buehler outfit because this guy wants to compete. He wants to help this team win ball games. Also, let's not forget that even with that rough start against the Braves, even when he wasn't completely right at the end of the 2021 season, this is someone who still has a 2.94 postseason ERA. This is a guy that was electric when he stepped onto the scene. And if there's a big game, I want big game Buehler on the mound. So I'm very encouraged. I think he's going to come back. I think all signs are pointing to that. We have a path to Buehler getting back on that mound, and I think it's going to shake things up. And I do think it's the biggest X factor for the Dodgers heading into the postseason. If he comes back and he looks anything like the Walker Buehler of old, that changes the entire complexion, the calculus of the Dodgers starting rotation. But let me know down below in the comment section. Do you want to see Walker Buehler give it a go this year? On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think the chances are that he will be back and have an impact? Let me know down below. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMAC_LA. For all latest Dodgers news and rumors all season long, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.